Good morning and welcome to another edition of Friday's Financial Fitness. There's been a lot of discussion about the United States imposing tariffs on other countries. So this morning I want to talk a little bit about tariffs and what they may mean to our country if we impose tariffs on other countries. A tariff is simply a government that is imposing a tax on the imports it receives from other countries. If you've ever traveled outside of the United States, you may sometimes hear the word duty or duty-free as you go through the airport. The two words are used interchangeably, but tariffs are mainly used when we're referring to the government protecting its domestic industries or their companies. By imposing tariffs, this can ultimately generate additional revenue for the government and potentially increase the country's gross domestic product, like we've talked about a few weeks ago, as well as protect the U.S. industries. The risks, however, of the government imposing tariffs is that the outside countries could retaliate and ultimately impose tariffs on U.S. companies that are exporting their goods and services to those countries. And this could potentially lead to what we call a trade war. As history has shown us, when trade wars occurs, it tends to slow the overall global economy and potentially could lead to what we call a global recession. It's difficult to know if the current administration is going to actually impose these tariffs or if they're simply talking about imposing tariffs as a negotiation tool to be tougher on trade with agreements with these other countries. As you can see, tariffs can have a positive effect on the country imposing them, but the tariff doesn't come without its share of risks.